These are going to hurt some people.
DJ. Turkey Kane. How about Rob?
I just have a knack for the camera.
You gotta look good for the ladies.
The 1994 football season is about to start.
Well, I'm not kind of sorry. I'm just putting his number in.
You can tell by the look in their eyes just exactly what's to come.
Don't let the mind wander. Don't go up on the line of scrimmage and not block somebody. Think. Get your head in the game. All right? We probably aren't going to change the snap count too often. Stay on one for the most part. Occasionally we'll send it in on first down. When we say first down, by God, it's first down. Main thing is you go out here and you come back a better team than when you went on the field. Gaining your experience.
The 1994 season is underway. Bell Vernon is expected to be a good team, but we should have known from the beginning when Mike Yablonsky gets knocked into Tom Loughran on the very first play. Early in the first quarter, Phil Arsenis breaks through for the sack. But two very fortunate bounces go Bell Vernon's way. And the second one, a fumble into the end zone, and it's recovered by Bell Vernon. But on the ensuing kickoff, Brad Adams takes the ball 87 yards for the Thomas Jefferson TD. Watch for the downfield blocking. First by number 83, Ryan Inks. And then by number 20, Jason Scott. And then number 26, Ken Macheski. TJ's next possession results in this Eric Keith to Justin Seaman 10-yard touchdown pass. But in spite of this interception by Mike Kirsch, the Jaguars would score no more. Bell Vernon would go on to win 28-13. The Moon game starts out to be the Buddy Schaefer show. On Moon's first play from scrimmage, Buddy Schaefer picks off this Bogate pass. Then Eric Keith fires this strike to Ken Macheski for 40 yards. Two plays later, Eric connects with Buddy Schaefer again, this time for the touchdown, and the Jaguars go ahead 6-zip. The Jaguar defense stiffens, forces a smooth punt. Once again, it's Schaefer. Unfortunately for the Jaguars, this one gets called back. Here in the first quarter, Buddy makes this touchdown-saving tackle. But he ends up getting hurt. At the end of the half, TJ tries a field goal. In one of the strangest plays of the year, no one knew if they could run. Moon was called for, gave him one more chance. This time it was Mike Yablonski. He has one man to beat. And can't get it done. The second half was all Moon. TJ loses 27-6. The Jaguars couldn't wait for EF. The defense gets a chance to set the tone early. First, it's Jason Scott. Then Big Mark Ginsburg, Jeremy Maxa, and Mike Kirsch. Jeff Bono and Justin Seaman. And now Brandon Houston's turn. The defense sets up this perfect 37-yard touchdown pass. Eric Keith to Mike Yablonski. And now it's number 88, Mike Yablonski, with the interception. And that gives Brett Adams a chance. 68 yards. The offense gets untracked. Eric Keith to Justin Seaman again, 15 yards, and yet another touchdown. Once again, the Jaguars have a punt return called back. This time, it's Jeffrey Bono. But on the very next play, Eric Keith hits Mike Yablonski. This beautiful pass and catch for the Jaguar touchdown. It's Eric Keith's third of the day. Brett Adams had a huge day with touchdown runs of 68 yards, 36 yards, and 82 yards. Brett Adams follows the blocking of Jonathan Bush and Darren Hall in for this touchdown. The defense holds on. This game ends TJ 39, EF 28. the first series, TJ had to punt. But Chuck Kane comes up with his fumbled punt. The offense moves the ball down the field, and Brett Adams gets the punch in from the 1. Eric Keith finds C.J. Ferraro for a couple of big gains. But the offense simply could not get on track. And this game would end. Eastern Oak 17, the Jaguars 7. Chartiers Valley versus the Jaguars. Early in the first quarter, Ryan Ink steps in front of this pass and comes up with an interception. But for a shoestring tackle, Ryan would have gone all the way. The defense comes up big. First, it's Jason Scott. And then it's Jason Scott again. This forces Chartiers Valley to punt. Once again, it's super soft Jeff Bono, this time for 72 yards. This touchdown will not be called. Look at this ball block. Jason Scott's extra point makes it TJ 7, Chartiers Valley 0. The defense keep coming up with the big hits, led by Jeremy Maxa, Mike Kirsch, and Jeff Bono.
Gotta keep them separated. Gotta keep them separated.
Watch this hit by Jeremy Maxa. And now the quarterback. He looks like he's looking for a place soft to land. Jaguars needed one more big play, and this time they didn't get it. Chartiers Valley pulls off this fake punt and scores with less than a minute left to beat Thomas Jefferson 8-7. South Park comes to Thomas Jefferson for this huge rivalry. The Jaguar defense starts out tough again, this time led by Mike Kirsch. And then Jeff Bono. And Jeremy Maxa picks off the South Park pass. that sets up this touchdown pass from Eric Keith to Justin Seaman. The second half starts out with this Jason Scott kickoff return down to the 4-yard line. And this gives the opportunity to 275-pound Mark the Fridge Ginsburg to punch it in. That knocks the score at 14-all. And now it's Ryan Inks. And Jeremy Maxa. South Park is forced to punt. This time it's Buddy Schaefer. Buddy gets it down to the 26-yard line. Once again, it's Mark the Fridge Ginsburg. He's in for the score. Jason Scott's extra point makes it 21 for the Jaguars, 14 for South Park. Once again, it's Ryan Inks. Then Jason Scott, John Roche, and Darren Hall. Turn the ball back over to the offense. And Brad Adams takes it all the way in. This time from 44 yards out. Follows the blocking of Rob Perkins and Chris Calley to make the score 28-14. But the story of this game is turnovers. In the fourth quarter alone, the Jaguars turned over the ball 3 times. Each time, South Park took advantage and scored. The defense knows we have to get the ball back. And this time, Larry Ging knifes through to make this 3rd and long play. Then Mike Kirsch blasts the quarterback. And Chuck Kane intercepts the ball. And then Chuck does his best Tom Alexander impersonation. Shedding tacklers all the way down to the 32-yard line. With South Park ahead by 6, we're forced to punt again. This time it's Ryan Inks one more time. And the Jaguars still have life. First it's C.J. Ferraro. And then Mark Proud to Mike Yablonsky. Down to the 5. Once again, the Jaguars get called for a touchdown saving penalty. And the game ends. South Park 34, TJ 28.
This. They're coming down. I got a phone. Who's coming down? The team.
No.
What is this? Give me the camera. Is this some kind of...
Waynesburg Central. It's just what the doctor ordered. And on the first play, Jeremy Maxa knocks the ball right into Jeffrey Bono's hands. And everything the offense tried would work on this day. C.J. Ferraro. And now Justin Seaman. Watch Brett Adams as he follows Darren Hall and Jonathan Roche. all the way for the 63-yard touchdown. Jason Scott extra point makes it 14 for the Jaguars, 7 for Waynesburg Central. Waynesburg simply could not move the ball. First it's Jeff Bono. And then Buddy Schaefer. And then big Mark Ginsberg. Mike Kilbonsky had a huge day. Mike averages 9.5 yards per carry, and he got 50 on this reverse. Jeremy Maxa gets the ball right back on this interception. CJ Ferraro goes for 30. CJ would end the day with over 100 yards rushing. Then Mark Proud finds Ken Macheski wide open for this 26-yard touchdown pass. Then Mike Yablonski on this fake punt. 34 yards and another touchdown. And now it's Glenn Boutte.
Yeah, Glenn Boutte.
And Chris Michaeli. And Matt Harrison in for the touchdown. Watch this hit by Mike Harrison, Jake Richter, and Davey Zulkowski. And then it's Davey Zulkowski again on this INT.
What you guys think of Waynesburg's homecoming? You know what I think of? Waynesburg's homecoming? I think of JP.
It's amazing what one win will do for your spirits.
Hold up, family. Bring it down.
And now it's the Jaguars versus Peters Township. Keep your eye on tight end number 36, Mike Kirsch. He drives Brad Coppinger 10 yards off the play. He doesn't like it. He gets a 15-yard penalty. And that sets up this pass to Brett Adams. 22 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars are on top. 7-zip. The defense kept putting the Indians in 4th and long, but what we didn't count on was this 43-yard field goal.
Just wrap your legs around these velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Together we could break this trap. We'll run till we drop. Baby, we'll never go back.
Mike Kielbonski, he takes this kickoff down to the 26-yard line.
Baby, I'm just a scared and lonely rider, but I gotta know how it feels. I wanna know if love is wild, babe. I wanna know if love is real. Oh, can you show me?
And that sets up a Jason Scott field goal. And that knots the score 10-10.
Beyond the power, semi-powered drone, scream down the boulevard. Girls come
The Jaguars put together this drive with Fred Adams taking it in from the 37-yard line, but it was too little too late. Peters had 5 field goals in this game. The Jaguars lose 29-17.
I wanna die with you, Wendy, on the street tonight, and another lasting kiss.
McGuffey is ranked number 1 in the Whippeal. TJ is the overwhelming underdog. But the story of this game is the Jaguar defense. McGuffey is averaging over 300 yards per game, but today would only get 100. Once again, TJ has a touchdown called back. This time it's the option pass from Mike Kirsch to Justin Seaman. But the defense was just awesome in this game, led by Jeremy Maxa with 20 tackles and Jason Scott with 13. The offense needs a first down bad, and Yabo gets him one. And on the very next play, TJ would score. This marked proud to Buddy Schaefer, 26-yard touchdown play. Everywhere they ran, there were Jaguars to find them. Watch this punt return as Chuck Kane smothers it. And now it's Jonathan Roche and Matt Harrison. The only thing Jeremy Maxa didn't do in this game was score a touchdown. Play after play, the Highlanders ran into a stone wall of Jaguars. Watch this play as Jonathan Roche de-pantses number 30. Once again, Matt Harrison. But late in the game, with a score of 6-zip TJ, the Highlanders would get the break they would need on this third down and long play. From the Jaguar 20, what looked like a sack turned out to be a piling on penalty. So instead of it being 4th down and goal from the 27, it was 3rd down and goal from the 5. McGuffey would score on the very next play, kick the extra point, and beat the Jaguars 7-6.
We're going to bury them. We're going to hit them so hard their parents die.
And Kermit and Beverly Charlotte. With Dr. and Mrs. Donald Brenneman. With Albert and Susan Kane. Darren Hall. With Jim and Daryl Hall. Eric Keith. With James and Rachel Keith. Kenneth Macheski. With George and Barb Macheski. Jeremy Maxa. With Jerry and Alberta Maxa. Josh Arendi. With Ron and Terry Arendi. Jonathan Roche. With Frank and Debbie Roche. Jason Yovich. With Michael and Vera Yovich. Michael Yablonsky. With Mike and Karen Yablonsky. I want to thank the coaches, all the fans for coming out, and my parents. My done.
Like this sucks, man. I want to be out there so bad, and I can't. It's my last game.
Last one, boys!
I just want to run out there.
I feel for you,
Tackle, I want to tackle everybody right now.
Tackle me. Come on now and hit me. Oh. All right.
Oh, Daniel's going to get punched. And the Jaguars start their senior recognition.
After the disappointing loss at McGuffey, the Jaguars were as flat as they could be. So you say you want to be a quarterback. Right about now, Coach Reynolds puts a call into the bullpen, looking for somebody to put in. And now, for some of the best hits of the year. First, it's Jeremy Maxa.
Recognition game. The final
Mike
one.
Yablonsky.
Expect a big game.
Keep your eye on the lead blocker. Watch what Mike Kirsch does to him. And now Jonathan Roach. Jeremy Maxa again. Jonathan Roach. Buddy Schaefer. And Darren Hall. Jeremy Maxa and Jeffrey Bono. Kenny Macheski. Mark Ginsberg. Jeffrey Bono. Justin Seaman. Davey Zukowski and Mike Harrison. Jason Scott. Jimbo McConaughey. Ryan Inks. Jonathan Roach. Jason Scott. Jason Scott again. Now the INT by Justin Seaman. Ryan Inks and Jeremy Maxa. More Ryan Inks. Jason Scott. Jason Yovich. Jeremy Maxa. Chucky Kane. Maxa again. Brett Adams. Mark Ginsberg. Chucky Kane. Kenny Macheski. Eric Rabel. And Kirsch. And now some of the best offensive plays of the year.
The time when castles fall and all that's left is shifting in the sand. You're out of time, you're out of place. Look at your face, that's the man of a man. This coat that fits your troubles while you can. Now you can love, now you can lose, now you can choose, not the measure of a man. You understand the perfect time from which you unran. That's the measure of a man. You come full circle, now you're home. Got to go without the come. Where you've always been, had to lose so you could win. And rise above your trouble while you can. Now you can love, now you can lose, now you can choose. That's the